All right, we just wrapped up another awesome hunt, this time in Alberta. Got on some snow geese, but we're here at the MeatEater kitchen because, as you guys might have seen, there was a lot of birds that died.
A little bit of meat there.
A lot of meat there.
A lot of people think that snow geese don't taste very good.
Well,
so let's prove them wrong.
Yeah. We've got a little special recipe that we're gonna try straight from Mongolia. We're gonna do a Mongolian themed sauce and marinade and let these marinate a little bit, slice them up thin, sizzle them on the pan, and create, hopefully, a really good Mongolian themed goose breast.
Let's do it. I've already gone ahead and cut a lot of the sinew off that I don't personally like to have on here. These are prepped, ready to go, pulled off all my feathers. And basically what I'm gonna do now is just do like 1/4 inch slices, like Chiam said, cut them thin, and get them ready to throw some marinade on, and then we'll get them in the pan.
All right, we've got these goose breasts thinly sliced. We've got 4 of these guys, and we're moving on to the marinate process. And there's gonna be 2 marinades. One of them is to just soak this meat in and get it sort of tasting good. We're gonna do 15 minutes. If you got the patience or the time, I'd recommend 2 or 3 hours. And but for this first one, just to let these guys rest and sort of get the gaminess out, we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 6 teaspoons of soy sauce, and 3 teaspoons of water. Just to lightly coat these and get them soaking and tasting a little bit like Mongolia. And then I'm gonna throw in a little extra hoisin sauce just because I feel like it. Now we're gonna take these strips and just load them in here and really get them mixed up in that goodness. Cornstarch never hurt anybody. All right, so once you got all these pretty mixed up, you're gonna just let these sit. Like I said, we're gonna do about 15 minutes, and while these are resting, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our finishing sauce, our other marinade, and get it going. So I'm gonna set these to the side. This marinade, which we're gonna add after we start pan searing these strips, calls for a little bit of brown sugar, about 1/2 cup. Throw that in there. 3/4 cup of soy sauce. We're gonna do a few cloves of already minced garlic, fresh garlic. 1 or 2 like thumb-sized pieces of ginger, again finely minced. Throw that in there. And then 3 teaspoons of chili paste.
While Chiam's doing that, I'm gonna keep our rice going. Got my pan getting ready over here for the meat.
And we're just using peanut oil to get this pan hot. And when that pan is screaming hot, we're gonna drop those slices onto it, sear them about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. And then once they're seared on both sides, we add in our secret sauce. Okay, so I've added all the stuff into the bowl, and then you're just gonna use a few tablespoons of hot water, and that's just gonna help dissolve that brown sugar that you put in there. So a few tablespoons of some hot water, and then whisk it all together to create your sauce. Oh, it's actually good. Surprise! The chili paste got a little kick to it.
Okay, so we've got our other marinades ready to go. This has been in here for about 15 minutes. We've got our pan ready, just some light peanut oil. And I'm just gonna start laying these strips out here one by one, try to get a nice even spread. We're gonna leave them in there for about 2 minutes and then flip them.
Okay, so Ryan seared both of these for about 2 minutes on each side. Before they get a chance to burn too badly, we're gonna add the magic sauce.
Oh yeah. All right, so we have let this rest for a few minutes. We've got our rice plated here. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a few pieces of our snow goose meat here to the rice. It smells fantastic.
I'm just gonna add some more sauce, and then to garnish it a little bit, make a color pop. You can't have this kind of dish without some green onion.
That's gonna be good. Don't forget the sesame seed.
And you can't have Mongolian style without sesame seeds.
There it is,
baby.
boom. I love it.
Oh, man. Snow Goose Express right here. Perfect. Should we try it?
Let's try it. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
I never had any doubt. This is actually really good.
Now, for a couple guys who aren't chefs, sometimes we can cook.
I mean, this is really good.
Oh, good.
I've never done a Mongolian goose before, but this is where it's at. Guys, don't let anybody fool you. Snow geese can taste fantastic. You can definitely have a great contribution to the conservation effort that goes into why we need to be able to hunt these birds. And, you know, don't be afraid of those big numbers. I mean, sometimes I could eat this at least once a week. This is really good.
I'm just gonna let you talk so I can eat.
That's not fair. I was letting you talk so I can eat.